Hi, guys. Welcome to Closing with Casey. We are doing a fun new podcast where we introduce you to people in the community and see if they might be of help or could be of service to you. So today we have Jamey Dye. He is with Vanbridge, an epic company, and they're a general agency. So, Jamey, welcome.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this because we're going to talk a little bit about life insurance today. Tell us how you got in the life insurance industry.
Yeah, well, I like to tell people that I didn't have a choice. I am actually a third generation life insurance agent. My dad is a financial advisor here in Columbia, and actually both of my granddads were in the insurance business. So I like to say I didn't have a choice, but I started out in college with my dad during summers interning, and I loved it. And now I've made a career out of it, almost 10 years full time. So.
Tell us a little bit about why life insurance is important for everyday families.
Yeah. Well, I like to think of it as just plain and simple as I don't want a life tragedy to also become a financial tragedy. Life insurance is going to be that piece that can protect a family financially when something devastating happens. And keeping it simple, I think that's the main purpose for why it's most important.
What are some of the major differences between the two?
Yeah, so term insurance, which I think is very important, but I think of that, especially in the home industry, as renting a home. You're going to have it for a period of time. It's going to be lower cost, so you're not going to have to pay for as much or pay as much out of pocket for it. But eventually, you're going to have to leave. Permanent insurance or whole life insurance, you own it. It's going to be more expensive, but it's going to be with you forever. And so less than 3% of term policies ever pay out, but it's important to have because it gives you that death benefit amount on a very low cost level to protect you. But your whole life insurance is going to be there, one day, hopefully way down the road when you do pass away. I think it's important to have some of both. I would say, a smaller amount of whole life insurance and then a larger amount of term insurance, especially when you're younger in life.
Whole life insurance, essentially, you could use it to build a cash value. And how could you use this towards maybe retirement
Yeah.
or something comes along later in life?
Yeah.
How could that work?
So yes, whole life insurance or again, permanent insurance, there's a lot of different types. And one of the cool parts to most of the permanent policies, at least the ones that I like to look at selling, do have cash value. And the cash value accumulates over time. Again, a little bit different based on the product, but basically just like an investment would. You're putting cash towards a policy. It's obviously paying for the death benefit, but then it is also paying a certain amount towards cash, a value that is accumulating over time. And, just like anything, the more you put in, the longer that you're putting it in for, the more it will grow. And so it becomes an asset that you are able to tap into, just like other assets, whether it's in a bank account, another form of investment, but you can use it for income for different things down the road. And one of the cool parts about it is the cash that's accumulating and building up, it's tax free, unlike most other investment opportunities that you have out there. So it's a very unique tool. You can use the cash for retirement. A lot of individuals use it to help offset tax on 401ks. You can use it for weddings to help you if you're having a hard time. Maybe you're in a commission business and you're having a tough time and you can't make that mortgage payment. You could borrow from a cash value life insurance policy to get you through that period of time. So you can use it in a lot of different things. My dad actually used it to pay for my college, as well as my sister's, which was a pretty cool technique that you can use.
Yeah.
So it's a very cool thing, and it's a good piece to add to your overall financial profile.
Yeah, I like that. And it doesn't sound like there's too many stipulations and you can borrow against it, which I think is, diversifying your retirement is always important.
Oh, 100%.
So I want to talk a little bit about buy-sell agreements
Okay.
and how you can help businesses that may not know how important a buy-sell agreement is if they are in a partnership with someone within the business,
Yeah.
and kind of a little bit about how that works.
Yeah. So what's really cool is a lot of the companies that we work with, they can help fund a buy sell, and they can, including putting the pieces together for an attorney to officially make it a document. But many buy sell agreements are funded with life insurance, and buy sell agreements are important because they, again, going back to what we talked about earlier, protect you when something devastating happens to an individual. So if you and I were in business together and I passed away, well, now you are now working with in business with my spouse. If she's not in the business, that could cause all sorts of problems. So in simple, a life insurance, in that case, on a buy-sell agreement that's funded with life insurance, could buy my spouse out, and now you own 100% of the business and are able to move on a functioning capacity without having to pay 50% of your income towards the other partner that may have no idea what to deal with, and you may not want to work with them for
Right.
other many reasons as well.
Right.
So in simple, life insurance can be a very key tool in business situations as well, like a buy-sell agreement.
And if I didn't have the money
Yep.
to be able to buy you out, that could cause, or buy Lauren out,
Yeah.
but that could cause some issues financially for me.
100%.
So that is important for businesses that do have partnerships to get buy sell agreements that are backed by insurance.
100%. 100%. I agree.
What are their first steps in contacting you?
I mean, you could simply just reach out to me, and I'll give you the information that you need for us based on whatever the situation is to get started. It's pretty simple. I gather some basic facts through a fact finder, and then ultimately take it from there on my end. I'm telling you, okay, here's what we need next, and again, trying to take the burden off of them, because I know it's not going to be their most favorite topic to talk about, but it's an important topic, and we have a lot of tools that not everybody's going to realize are out there, and a lot of tools that can save a lot of business owners a lot of money.
What would you say are some of the biggest misconceptions about life insurance?
Yeah, I would say that starting off is people think you have to die for it to benefit anybody, and that's truly not the case. Obviously, that's one big factor is the death benefit that you're buying for your family. It's one of the most selfless things you can do. But simply, or talking about what we talked about earlier about cash value life insurance and things like that, it's an asset. It's a piece of your overall portfolio. And you can add also things to it like a long-term care rider. And now while living, if you go on claim, can utilize that death benefit earlier for long-term care. So with one simple policy, you check multiple boxes on a financial portfolio. You basically create a Swiss Army knife type model with a permanent cash value life insurance policy with a long-term care rider, which is very cool, and can be very useful for everybody. And while you're living, the insured can benefit from it.
We've always been advised to get life insurance because it's very lucrative.
Yeah.
And a lot of our financial advisors have always advised that it is a good tool to have in your financial toolbox.
Right.
So I really do appreciate you being here and explaining some of that to us in more detail.
Yeah.
And if anybody, we'll put your information up and put your number up. But if anyone is interested in life insurance, Jamey is great to work with. I know we work with him. He has helped us a lot through some, business questions, and we really just appreciate his expertise, and we appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Casey. It was fun, and good luck with everything.
Thank you. We'll talk to you soon.